Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, type 555. If you can hear me, type 555. Okay, so let us start. Wow, so we have 6 people already. So last week, I think we remained the record of 7 person. See what can we do this week. Okay, anyway, I have already uploaded last week recording, but it was removed by YouTube because we are giving some medical information. But anyway, so I think last week we talked about a lot of government, including Malaysian government, are seeking for explanation from the AZ mRNA vaccine pharmaceutical company. And now there is a new story. Okay, let me share with you. Okay. AstraZeneca withdraw COVID vaccine worldwide after admitting it can cause rare blood clots. Pharmaceutical giant says vaccine no longer being manufactured or supplied. So if you read through, they are saying that the reason they withdraw the COVID-19 vaccine is because of oversupplying. How can it be oversupply? Then if it really is oversupplying, you should stop supplying before you admit you got blood clot, right? But now after all the negative news, they stop supplying already, because if they continue to supply, they still have the responsibility to continue to submit the latest clinical studies, which I think they do not have any convincing one already, except the negative one. So very scary, right? There is something that everyone is being injected, and the government is making it mandatory for everyone to inject. And only 2-3 years later, this thing, who everyone get injected, can be proven unsafe, severe side effect, and then just removed from the shelf just like this. So how about those people who have been taking for 4 to 5 jab into their body? Do you think it's very scary? The pharmaceutical company can just sell something and force the government, just force everybody to work with government, to force everyone to get injection, and then try to hold the clinical studies not to be exposed. And when 51 lawsuit go against the company, until they had to pay, I think they were sued for almost 5 billion US dollars. And then there was clinically proven you have side effect from the thrombosis or blood clot because of the vaccine. And within few weeks time, they can just withdraw the vaccination like nothing happened already. Do you think it's very scary? You think it's very scary with that 555? That means there are a lot of people out there are not thinking your health is the most important, you know. You might think that health, being healthy, is the basic human right for everyone, right? Not necessarily. In a lot of people, in the eye of many people, like those pharmaceutical companies, it is a very profitable business. Okay, so giving you a antidote for your health problem is not as profitable as giving you a problem that you still think that I'm helping you. Okay, crazy, right? Alamak. Okay, so don't worry, whatever that we face today, I think there is always a solution. So I just came back from Sabah. Sabah is nearby Philippines, so there really was tons of good testimonials around. So let me share with you a few one. Okay, let me give you one photo first. Okay, and then you see what is the likelihood for this to recover. Okay, let me show you this photo first. Okay. Okay, so you all make a guess. Okay, just biological sense. If someone, the finger already become completely dark color, the fingers, and even the tip of the fingers, the tip of the fingers already become this color, you know. Scary or not?
And green.
seems like it's already calcified. It's like it's already fully dead. The tissue is already fully dead. Do you think, in your logical sense, do you think that the tissue can be revived back or not? If you think, yeah, it will revive back, you tap 111. Or do you think that no lah, I can't see any flesh already, it's already turning to a very dying colors. I think this one need to be amputated already. So which one do you think? Do you think that, yeah, I think it can reverse back, you tap 111. If you think biological sense, don't think about life wave. By your logical sense, the moment you see this, you will say, oh my God, it's fully dead already. It's just like a wilted flowers. How can it be bloom again? If you think that way, you type 222. Cannot. It's no way to be revived back. It's fully, is dead. The tissue is dead. You type 222. Can revive back 111. Cannot revive back biological sense. You type 222. 111 or 222. 111 or 222. Oh, 222. Veronica and Sujay said can be reversed back. Okay, I believe you guys are live a believer. But let's talk about in your logical sense. They mean you have never used LifeWave before. If you are someone with this problem, you go to the doctors, right? Do you think that what are the possible outcomes? The doctor will say, don't worry, it's going to recover back. Or the doctor say, I think it's dead already. You are going to get amputation. Which one is more likely? 111, you can revive back. Second, you need amputation already. You type 222. 111 or 222. Look at the photo. Look at the photo. Look at the fingers tips. 111 or 222. We cannot every time only Suzette and Nika answer, you know. You all can type something, okay? At least I know I didn't lose you guys, okay? 111 or 222. 111 means if you go to doctors, the doctor say, yeah, there is a chance that it can be revived back. But if your answer is no, the doctor will say it's going to get amputated. There's no hope of reviving it. You type 222. 111 or 222. Doctors say this need to be amputated. The middle finger need to be amputated. If you look at the fingertips, okay, you know the fingertips, right? 50% of the first part of the fingertips is already like calcified or maybe like fully dead. The color is all changed already, you know. You don't see the skin anymore, you know. And let you see after maybe about 6 months, after 6 months of patching, what are the results, okay? Okay, from this finger to this finger. It's the same person, from this finger to this finger. And then for this one, suppose it's not able to recover already, right? Now it's recovering already, or no? It's really happening right in front of her eyes, day by day, right? Those green and dead skins are slowly disappear and trying to reviving the real skins, and now become normal skin already. Insane. Let me tell you, even the doctors are speechless. The doctors say, I don't know what to say, and they are still keep on looking for different kind of reason or excuses. Maybe because maybe the medication has destroyed the bacteria already, so it can grow back. Lama. You are the one who asked the patient to go for amputation. And now the finger revived back already, you say because the medication that you're prescribing is helping her. Such an entertainment, right? Okay. And this is not the best part, you know. So, and then we were so delighted. We say, oh my God, we saved one fingers, you know. Imagine how many of your friends around you, maybe because of diabetes, they are running a risk to get amputated, but because of the patch, is able to save the fingers. And this is something that supplementation can never do, because you need stem cell, you need energy, you need life energy, you need to repair the DNA. And this thing only LifeWave can do. So as we talk about these stories, right? And then her daughter said, yeah, my mom is really an inspiration. All of my family members, right? Even my brother, who was very skeptical about this patch, now is a vivid you is a faithful user of LifeWave already. I say, okay, that is good news. And then I asked this daughter of her. I said, so how do you see what is the biggest improvement in you? I say, yeah, I last time because she is selling those she's a chef. She said I have terrible shoulder pain and lower back pain. So after using the patch for a couple of months, I really the pain have no more and I don't need to take nap. My energy is very good. I said, that's fantastic. Is there anything else? I said, yeah, it just like this. And then I asked, you look very nice. Your skin is very nice. You look very young. Do you think it's because of the patch? And then she said, all the while I had baby face. So I thought maybe she just looked like a very young person. Okay. After last Sunday, I saw a photo of her before LifeWay, which is about 2 years ago. Wow, piang. I was like, how can it be? Let me show you the photo. Let me show you the photo, okay? Okay. Let us witness this, all right? Okay. This is before. Okay, this is before the patch. Okay, so you can look at her, the density of her hair, right? Is losing a lot of hair, right? You see the hair is very thin, and you look at the face is rounder, the neck is very thick, the whole body is thicker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 2 years of LifeWay transformation. Alamak, guys. Anyone feel that it is so surprising? You tap 222. It's amazing. It's miraculous. You tap 222. Oh my God. You say, how can it be? How can it be? How can a sticker like this is able to contribute to such a big changes? And a lot of people look at this one and say, are you sure? I think it's her brother or the youngest brother. I said, no, it's the exact same person. Amazing, right? And these customers has been faithfully using for 2 years without contacting me, They contacted my downlines to place the order, but they had just faithfully using it because when they look at their mother, not her mother avoid the amputation from the finger, but she couldn't avoid the amputation of the toe because that time she just started life with patches, and then the doctors insist to amputate the toes, the toes. So the doctor said this one at least about 2 to 4 years time for you to heal. But 5 months times the wound closed already. The wound closed up already. And this is her daughter. Insane, right? How can it be like that? It's insane. So let me share with you something else. Okay, so this is one. It's amazing, right? It's crazy. Now let me share with you one more, okay? So one lady came to me and said, Jinlong, Jinlong. Okay, they will always call me Lao Da. Lao Da means a big brother. I say, big brother, big brother. Do you remember me? I said, I don't remember you. 2 years ago, you put a patch at the back of my neck, and then you buy us dinner, and then we come back, and then we stay until 11 p.m. You teach us all the products. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember you. Normally my memory is quite okay. I should be able to remember. And then until her niece take up her photo, which taken the photo with me, I said, Alamak, no wonder I can't remember you. Everything has changed. Let me show you the photo. Let me show you the photo, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. So this, anyway, okay, I will resume the story later. So this lady, so you look at her skin complexion, look at her eye, look at the shape of her face, look at her body sizes, okay? Just everything, right? So she was suffering from a very serious traumatic side effect after an accident. So her left arm are numb. So it's very stiff, it's always intense, it's always in tension, and she couldn't really use her hand properly. And she had a lipoma on her hands also. So she have to retire early because she really feel that she find it difficult to even just live like a normal person. Oh, her story was amazing. And then she said after we do a demo, putting a patch at the back of her neck, immediately she start to feel something is flowing in her. And then after the dinner, she start to feel she has a little bit dizzy, a little bit tightness, but she knows something is working. So after 6 months time, the numbness almost disappear already. The lipoma, which is like a tumor like this, also disappear already. Everyone say that she's looking younger. So she was very happy. She continued to patch. So it's almost about 2 years later. Almost about 2 years later. Let me show you why I couldn't recognize her. Alamak. Guys, if you were me, do you think you recognize her? The face from round to oval already, you know. A little bit more plump, suddenly slimmed down. The skin color last time is very yellowish, you know. It like the photo is very yellowish. Now it's pinkish. You just have to know, taking photo is not so nice compared to you look at the actual person. It's pinkish in color. Alamak. Do you see the kind of transformation? If yes, you type 222. If yes, you type 222. I say, how can I recognize you? It's a completely changed person, you know. Alamak. Okay, so Sabah is a state in Malaysia that we have went there about since 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, we go there to plant sages, look for people who we sincerely want to help them to reverse their health, to improve their health. And they have been consistently use it for 2 years. And for this lady, at the first 1 year, she only focused on X39. No Eon, no glutathione, only focus on X39 because before this, all the while, I only focus on X39. The first part of my career in LifeWave, right, I do a lot of protocol. I do a lot of prescription of the patches. This is why it's so difficult. And the result was not impressive. Let me share with you, right? So, but when I start to focus on X39 only, it works magical because it's so easy and your body can react to one single patch much better. And this lady, 1 year of only X39, see big changes already. Amazing, right? Allow it. How, how can I recognize her? You know? Okay, let me share with you this one. Okay, you guys make a guess. How old is she? Based on how she look right now, based on how she look right now, right? You all guess how old does she look? How old does she look? You all make a guess. Come. You'll make a guess. If can at least 3 people answer me, I will review to you. If 3 people answer you, can answer me, I will review. How young do you think, or how old do you think she is? It's a lady, How old do you think she is? Make a guess. 40 years old, 30 years old. Okay, some more, continue. 40s, okay. Cut some more. You look at her skin complexion right now. Her hair also getting more, right? Her hair also getting more, right? Okay, you look at her hair. Getting more, the hair also getting more. The skin complexion, not much of eye bag, not much of dark circle. The skins, right? You don't see much pore. 46 years old. 46 years old. Look at the body, the transformation. Look at the skin complexion. Look at the eye. Look at the eye bag. Look at the pore. 46 years old. Look like this. To me, if you look at the actual persons, right, look like 25 years old. Come on, guys. When we hit 46 years old, if he look like her, the skin complexion, do you think this is something that we are looking for? If this is something that you're looking for, you type 33. If this is something you are looking for, you type 33. That means you go to 46 years old. Wow, and yet people say, how come you look like this, you know? It's going to be amazing, right? Fantastic. Okay, not yet. And when I think that, wow, I was so wowed by the stories already. And we have a habit in Malaysia is we don't pre-plan the testimonial sharer. We will only open and say, okay, so anyway, we have ended our presentation. Anyone is willing to share your testimonials and be a beacon of light to give people more hope. And then people will start to raise up their hands and then they'll voluntarily share their testimonials. Okay, so this is one testimonials that the lady, they say, initially, I just want to buy these patches for my mother. And my mother has been suffering from a very serious eczema or psoriasis, skin itchiness for a very long time. So we have tried a lot of cream, steroid cream, the injection, every kind of moisturizer. We tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. After the patch, we look at the skin. Alamak, I tell you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me show you. Used to be like this. So you can see, right, they really don't know what is the reason, not really because of the vaccination. This skin problem has been there for many, many years already. So I think they have spent more than maybe 30,000-40,000 ringgit. It's about maybe 500,000 pesos, and don't see any result. The TCM, the herbs, the cream, the herbal foot bath, everything tried. They have tried this. But after the patch, can you see? Can you see the changes? No need to apply any cream already. No need. And then according to her, that not only the skin is getting better, everything about her has changed. The mood has changed. The memory slightly improved, but the skin complexion, the shape of the face, no more water retention, getting a lot of improvement. And what is even more surprising, you look at this, okay? So you can see there is a lot of skin rashes, allergy, right? Now, wow, completely new skin already. See, not only the skin is getting better, it's reddish already. Last time, can you see there is a lot of vein. This is dark in color. You see, it means there is a very poor blood circulation around the area. Can you see? There's a lot of blood colors, blood veins. Okay, a lot of blood colors, right? A lot of black colors. A lot of black colors. Can you see? But now, if you look at her feet right now, it's turning more purplish already, and the density of the vein is so much lesser. You look at the colors, the density of the vein is so much lesser, and the color become purplish, right? And then now we compare to what happened last time. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? This means that the blood circulation has started to improve already. So, but one thing that I want to share with you, right? If you have anyone who have this kind of, I would say the lower limb, they have skin problems, right? During a process of the healing, you will see there's a little bit of water retention. There's a little bit of water retention. Okay? Do you see the water retention? There's a little bit of water retention. Can you see this? If you can see, you type 444. If you can see the water retention, you type 444. Compared to this one, which is before the patch, have skin problem, but after putting the patch, the skin improvement the skin improve a lot, but you see the water retention is increasing. Same thing like this one. Okay, very serious skin problems. Okay, and after using the patch, the skin improves so much. You see the coverage, right, is improved already, but there is some water retention. Okay, so our experience tell us this way: whenever you have a skin problems, it means that this part of the tissue, is not getting enough blood supply already. So the dead tissue accumulated, and there are some infection possibly that your body is not able to get rid of them. Okay, so all this dead skin will start to drop off, something like this. Okay, it will start to drop off a lot of skin is because they are malnourished. There are not enough blood being delivered to this area. So after using the patch, when you have enough qi, you have enough blood supply, you have enough stem cell, and then more blood will start to be distributed to this area already. And the first thing you will see the complexion of your skin getting better, but you are going to see some water retention. Why? Because there are a lot of blood and healing factors are being collected in this area in order to heal this area. Okay, same thing like this one. Okay, a lot of blood, a lot of stem cell supply are healing this part of the body already. Do you learn something? Okay, so this is always how our body works. This is always how our body works. Okay, let me show you something else. Okay, this one. Okay, this is also something that is amazing. I don't know whether you guys have seen this before or not. Guys, okay, she has been using Lightweight X39 and Eon. So she also add on with Alavida because she has been dealing with all this kind of pigmentation of freckles for I think since 40 years ago. Has a very serious skin problem, freckles for 40 over years, I think if not mistaken, she even mentioned since the primary school, right, has been affecting her already. So she lost a lot of confidence because of this. She had to use a lot of makeup, a lot of, the skin whitening. But those skin whitening, like a chemical peelings, right, in the first stage, it looks good. But a few weeks later, the pigmentation will resurface again. So as she do more and more chemical peeling, the problem is a lot of skin itchiness, allergies start to form because it's a lot of chemicals residue on your skin. So now you look at her changes. Is it clear out a lot already? Can you see the differences? Okay. If you are happy for her, you type 111. If you are happy for her, you type 111. 40 over years of the freckles and skin pigmentations have tried all kind of chemical peeling, all kind of supplementation, the skin whitening serums, right? But X39 and Eon with Alavida helps. Okay. But let me share with you, even with X39, right, we see good result already. Okay. So just remember, even for customer like her, right, we always focus on X39 first. Okay. When they start to see the result, because they are going to see the result, some dimension of her body. And then she will say, wow, I think I have seen some result. Then we can always say, you want to get rid of your freckles. We have something is more targeted. Then later we can add on with Alavida or other products. Okay. But always remember, there are always two routes of building this as a sustainable business. If you try to prescribe products for your customers, right, even they have seen the result, they won't sustain for too long. Okay. But you look at the Sabah customers, right? They all started with X39 Eon. In Malaysia, we use X39 Eon. But Philippines, I would suggest, right, X39, keep it simple, X39 first. You are going to have a lot of customers. They have faith in the product with only X39. Later on, you can always top up. Amazing, right? So how can the customers don't fall in love with Lightweight? Okay, let me share with you one more, okay? I think this is something that I'm so I, I'm so touched when I see this video. Where is it? Hey, where is it? Wait. Okay, I see it. Okay, so I think you all know my wife, right? Pushpaja. So I think about couple of months ago, we discovered a dying bird in front of our house. I think because of the thunderstorm, and the bird is dying. So we said, What can we do? It's dying already. It's lying flat there. X39. So we catch the bird and then we put X39, the new one. We do second, we put the new X39. We put him or her. We put the bird in a shoebox. And then the next day, let me show you what happens. Okay. Okay. So you can see the bird can hardly struggle. The eyes closed. And we put, and then we put the patch. You see the white color, right? We put the patch, X39.
给看看 X39。
X39 还有刚刚它
Where's 39?
跑在我们家人前面哦，我们想办法救它一下。
So we are trying to
救它。
save her. The next day, alamak, let me share with you what will happen. Wake up already. We save a bird just like this, by putting a patch on a dying bird. Just one X39. Insane or not? Any one thing is, how can it be possible? It's miraculous. You type 666. You type 666. Anyone think, oh my God, it's miraculous, How can one patch is able to revive a dying bird? A dying bird is, she can barely struggle and her eyes are closed and just whatever you do, it's not moving already. But the next day, it's able to fly already. Crazy, right? With X39 only. Did we put any other product like energy enhancer? No, X39 is very strong already. I just want to let you know, one X39 is equivalent to 5 other patches. They mean carnosine, glutathione, ion, energy enhancer, all the patches together, 5 patches equivalent to one X39. Okay. David Smith has shared with us before. Initially, they are looking at price X39 about 5 times more than other products. And some of the leaders even say they are willing to buy because they are so much better and so much easier. Only one of the senior leaders step up and say, David, if we really want to help people, we should make this affordable to everyone in the world. I think we shouldn't price it too much away from our existing price point. 2 times is a good entry point. This is why David put at two times. So although the price, right, do you feel that X39, the benefit, the wide range of the benefit, right? The hair growth, the muscle development, the cognitive function, the digestion improvement, the reverse aging effect, right? The X39 efficacy, right, is more than 2 times than Eon or energy enhancer. It's way more than them. And yet it only priced 2 times more. Don't you think if by comparison, right, X39 is very, very valuable for money? So this is why focus on these products, right, is going to change a lot of people's life already. And sometimes my experience when the people come on board, when you talk to them too much of products, right, the first idea is start to dilute about what life is all about. The second thing, they will go to questioning mode. If I put so many patches, is it going to get overdosed? Compared to putting 1 patch a day, is a completely different story. Okay, amazing, right? Okay, so is there any question you have from the floor? Any question you guys want to ask me? Oh, today we have 13 person. I'm not sure is all these 13 person from Philippines. If anyone in this chat now is not from Philippines, you type 111. Anyone now is not from Philippines, can you type 111? It's not from Philippines, can you type 111? Oh, so Sam Yen is not from Philippines. So we got 12 people. Wow, today we got 50% increment of our attendee already. Okay, so let me announce. Wow, fantastic result. Okay, so let's talk about our Pico di Loro. Let us talk about our Pico di Loro. So congratulations. This is the ongoing, what do you call? ranking. Can I say ranking? The scoring list. So Ellen, Tenko, 2 points. Annalisa, 1 point. Bernardina, I think Bernardina is not here today. Last week she is here. Bernardina, 1 point. Emera, 1 point. Ernesto, 1 point. Julieta, 1 point. Maria Teresa Tan, 1 point. Melissa, 1 point. Sylvia, 2 points. Suzette, 5 points. Wow. So Suzette, now you are entitled to our LifeWave polo t-shirt already. So I think next week is going to arrive. Next week is going to arrive. Okay, so congratulations for all the points earner. Our Pico di Loro will take place somewhere in August. Okay, so we have made the first payment already. So the rest is up to you to make this Pico di Loro a success for the team already. Okay, so I hope you guys know that we are not just doing this for our personal leisure entertainment. It's more about it's more about LifeWave organization. Now we are trying to bond everyone in LifeWave in Philippines together, and to really anchor on the right direction to really build LifeWave in Philippines strongly and sustainably. Okay, so you guys have any question you want to ask me? Suzette, did they private message you anything? Okay, I forgot to let you unmute. Wait. Okay, Suzette, you can unmute yourself.
No one sent me question this time.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so you guys have any question? You can ask me. So okay, every Friday, the next 3 months at least, right? Every Friday I will be committed to do a Zoom like this for the next 3 months. Actually, I've been doing Zoom every night for past 5 years already. When I first started until now, we have been doing for the past 5 years. So and this is very important. So every time when you have a question, you just have to know you are asking not just on behalf of yourself, you are asking the question on behalf of everyone else, because many other people also facing the same problem like you. When you are the one who first voice out, okay, other people get benefited. If everyone try to be very, very shy, very not willing to open up, right, it is not good for everyone. Okay, so I really want you guys to really have the kind of courage, right, to open the mic, even open the video to ask questions for the benefit of all. Okay, anyone want to unmute yourself to ask question or just to share some of the testimonial? You type 222. Anyone? I just want to check. I just want to check. Anyone here want me to unmute yourself, or you want to ask me some question? You can type 222. Like, come. Anyone? Suzette, is Alavida eye cream available in Philippines already?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. When will it be launched?
They haven't announced it during our meeting last network development team.
I see. Okay, so then I don't talk about those.
Postponed.
Oh, it's postponing. I see. Okay, I think this is something that I want to share with you guys. So this one only focus on X39, no Eon also. And this lady was suffering from breast cancer, and the tumor has spreaded. Okay, so even it's very obvious at the side of the neck there, the doctor say, okay, there is a lump here. So most probably, even after the breast cancer, the breast removal, the tumor has spread already. So the doctor also asking whether she want to have another operation to remove it. And then she said no, because she feels so weak already. After the breast removal, right? The pus keep coming out, and every few days, she has to return to the hospital in order to do the wound cleaning. Okay, it's a terrible experience. So after using the patch, okay, but this one is quite For me, it's quite miraculous, right? So it's less than 2 months' time, so disappear already. So she was so happy because she is a single mother. She has used up all of her money into the medical expenses already for the surgery. And yet, every few weeks, every few days when she go for the wound dressing, right? She had to pay. She had to pay every time. So she said, it's okay. I'm going to try the patch because if the patch can work, even can help me to reduce the wound cleaning by 50% of the times, right? It's enough for me already. True enough, you know. In 2 months' times, right? This thing disappear. Her hair grow darker. Things start to change. Okay, so if you have any friends who are dealing with cancer, okay, first of all, we cannot recommend, but we can introduce. Recommend means you try this, it's good for your cancer. This is called recommend. We cannot do like this, okay? We can introduce. We can talk about that this patch is the safest option that you can get compared to any kind of treatment because this patch elevate GHK copper. And GHK copper is able to induce cancerous cell death. What is the meaning? Okay, so you will say, how can one patch is able to make one tumor disappear? The answer is this. The difference between cancerous cell and a healthy cell is this. A cancerous cell, it will continue to divide uncontrollably because cancer cell has lose those kind of self-destruction function. They will keep on grow and grow and grow and grow. However, for a healthy cell, there has a self-destructive mechanism. That means when I go to maybe 3 months old, I will destruct myself so that a new red blood cell can replace me. So there's always a metabolism where a new cell replacing a damaged tissue. But for cancer cell, it doesn't work this way. So this is why a tumor will divide uncontrollably. So now the issue is here. X39 elevate a peptide called GHK copper. And this GHK copper is like a security that will reawake this self-destruction mechanism in the cell. So you go and tell the cancer cell and say, hey, hi, brother. Now I think it's time for you to commit suicide already. Please go and die. So the cancer cell will be reactivated for the self-destruction mechanism. They will start to disappear. And this is why to let your cancer cell disappear, chemotherapy or surgery, right, is not, I'm not saying not the only way. It's not the way because a lot of people, they go the chemotherapy, it make your body so weak, even the cancerous cell is dead already, but the healthy cell also has a tendency to mutate already. So this is why you see a lot of people, they can be surviving well for 10 years, the longest one 15 years, but at the end, they always have some has some severe side effect, especially if they do chemotherapy or radiotherapy. So when we handle this kind of customers, this is normally how I would do. Wait. Okay, you give me a second, I need to change. Okay, sorry, I changed a room because my laptop is running out of battery. So when the cancer cell is able to reactivate the self-destruction, they will start to dissipate, they will start to die off. Okay, so when we talk to this group of people, right, the first question they will ask is, if I'm doing chemotherapy or radiotherapy, can I use it? My answer is, the answer is yes. Okay, we have a lot of cancer stories, cancer customers. They are, even before they go for chemotherapy, right, they have been using it for maybe 1 week already, because when they diagnose and until they're going to start chemotherapy, someone introduced them with the patch. And then we say, theoretically, at least you keep your cell healthy first for these few days, and then you see how you felt. If you feel good about the patches, you can continue to use it during the chemotherapy. So I think almost all of them, they continue to use the patch during the chemotherapy session. And I would say, right, there are no one who tell me that they don't feel good. everyone, they will say, oh, I look at a lot of patients who are doing chemotherapy, right? They look so ill. They look so tired. And my doctor even tell me I'm the healthiest cancer patient. We have one customers, stage 4 leukemia patients, stage 4 leukemia patients. And the doctor said you had to prepare for your funerals already. Please tell your friends or family members. So 2 months after using LifeWave patches, and the doctor say, how can this be happening? You are the first patient in my life that I can see this kind of age reversal. Okay, this is 2 months time, LifeWave X39 during those chemotherapy sessions. Okay, and what more cases? This is something about cancer also. This customer is 70 over years old, living in Kuala Lumpur in KL. So when he was diagnosed with cancer, he went to Singapore and really want to go for a surgery. But the Singapore doctor said, there are a lot of tumors in your body right now, and a lot of tumors is very near to your muscle, to your ligament, to your nervous system. If I remove all the tumors, it is going to damage a lot of your nerve systems, and you can get paralyzed. It's a very low chance of success. So up to you whether you want to take a risk or not. So when they go back, when they come back to KL, someone introduced them with the patches, and then he started the patch. 5 days later, he go back to Singapore, ready for the operation. So after the operation, everything is successful. The doctors give a call to KL, and the doctor say, may I know what did you do to your father for the past 5 days? I say, why, doctors? Because just these 5 days, okay, when they first met the 70 years old uncles, and now 5 days later, what is the reason the surgery is so successful? Is because all of the tumor shrink by 50% already. Okay, so this is why if you have a lot of customers, right, are on a dilemma. Number one, they do not have any money for conventional medicine. Tell them about this solution. Okay. Secondly, if you think that they are very health conscious, they are really reluctant. They have the money, but they are really reluctant to go for all kind of intrusive treatment like therapy. Start with anyway, it comes with a 30 money guarantee. All of these 2 patients, and they feel very weak. Okay, so these 3 group of people, go ahead to tell them about the patch. For those who haven't started any medical conditions, right, you can recommend to them. That means when I say recommend is, you need to have a sense of urgency to tell them, I really want you to use it. I have heard a lot of testimonials. Okay, guys, let me tell you, in order to be a healer, in order to really want to save someone's, right, you need the kind of sense of urgency, right? You cannot say, I tell you, you want to try, you try. You don't want to try, it's okay. We cannot have to be like this. We are so lucky to meet this kind of product that change our own life. We have the kind of responsibility to open up someone's mind to make them try the product. We cannot take it too easy. We cannot take it too lightly. Okay, I want you to have a little bit of sense of urgency, because this is someone's life. So unless the doctor already gives some medical intervention already, then you can say, if you want to try this, this is definitely safe. You can talk to your doctors. In Singapore and Malaysia right now, I would say maybe 10 or 20% of the doctors will say no to the patches. But 80% of the doctors nowadays, right, they already let the customer say, if I think I have a lot of customers a lot of patients are using this product also, why don't you give it a try? Okay, so these are the category of people that we can really help them. You just need to do one step, is to take photo. Anyone who have these few treatments, number one, they have been on dialysis. Number two, they have been doing for chemotherapy. Okay, when they have do all these treatments, right, their body energy deteriorate very fast. They look very old. They look very haggard. If we can help them to put the patch, right, as short as 2 weeks time, if you can take a photo, you are going to see a big difference. Okay, Oh, so fast, 15 minutes already. I supposed to keep it less than 30 minutes times. So are you guys learning something today for the Philippines brand partners? Are you learning something today? If yes, you type 555. If yes, you type 555. Okay, so we cover a lot of testimonies just to share with you. There are a lot of things that we can do if we take photo. Okay, and then we talk about cancer. Week by week, I will talk about different kind of health problem, health challenge that maybe your friends are experiencing. So I'm going to share with you how to deal with each of the health problem first, so you know how to open up their mouth. Next week, I'm going to talk about skin problems. So this week, we'll talk about cancer first. I know there are a lot of people that are suffering for this problem. So the following week, we'll talk about stroke patients. A lot of people in direct sales, they have the idea that don't look for sick people. This doesn't work in LifeWave. A lot of people say, I'm not looking for sick people. The sick people only focus on using the product. This is not a good idea. You need to look for people who desperately are looking to reverse their health. This is how LifeWave started also. Okay, so tell them what are the problems they are facing. And if you have any questions, say when you talk to other people, your friends have glaucoma, your friends have cataract, you have questions to ask, always jot down and wait for our Friday session, 7:30. And then you can always come to ask me the question. Okay? Can you guys follow? Let's make our Philippine nights on Friday 7:30 a very fruitful one, if can an interactive one. We need to have the kind of sense of urgency to really help your fellow Filipinos. I think maybe one of the week, right, we can ask Suzette to share about some of her mother's story also. Okay, so I will take a rest for about 5 minutes. Okay, those of you, if you want to sit in for the next session, normally 8:30 to 9:30 is for our Q&A session. You will see a lot of good testimonials. You are going to hear a lot of people, they say, I don't see any result, and I got high blood pressure, I got a skin flare out. What are the reasons? Then you can see how I deal with all these kind of problems. If you're really serious in really helping people, right, these are all the fundamental that we have to know. LifeWave, although it's a direct sales company, but we can't help people just by talking marketing plan. We can't help people just by talking about GHK copper. We have the only way that we can help people is not just introduction of the technology, but also know how to handle the rejection, and also what are their possible reaction or negative statement, how we can turn them into I can turn the negative statement become something positive, and then they can continue to use it. Our goal is to stretch the time. The longer they use it, the higher possibility that they are going to see the result that they want. But along the way, they are going to see a lot of result that the body needs instead of what they want. Okay, so I'm going to rest for 5 minutes. So those of you who come earlier, okay, thank you so much for being on time. We'll resume at 8:30. You guys can stay put here. You all don't need to leave. I'll go and take a sip. I mean water, not wine.